So I wanted to make a video touching on every year, uh, right around the time that Medicare has their annual enrollment period, which is from October 15th through December 7th. And then typically the beginning of January to about end of March. That's when Medicare has their open enrollment period. Every year around that time frame, from October to end of March, there's always these commercials running that give the impression that you are not getting all of the Medicare benefits that you are entitled to. You'll typically see one of these celebrities being used as their spokesperson on these commercials. They basically give you the impression that the Medicare coverage that you currently have is not giving you everything that you should be getting. And they're basically telling you to call in so they can check and make sure you're getting benefits that you should be getting but you're not getting. They give the impression that you're being shortchanged, and the commercials are done in a way that it really compels you, the Medicare beneficiary, to call the 800 number and speak to one of these individuals to make sure, or to allow you to now get these benefits that you are supposedly not getting. And I tell you, these commercials do a great job of getting people to call. And they're basically, when you call in, whoever you speak to, these agents, or I assume they're agents, their main job is to get you to sign up for a new plan, basically. They talk about not getting dental, vision, maybe transportation. And more often than not, your typical Medicare Advantage plan, if you were to take a look at the summary of benefits, this is a document that would have more than likely been sent to you when you initially enrolled in your plan. Typically, they would have mailed it out to you, and very often they're also available online at the website that your insurance company has. Or you can also call your member services number on the back of your ID card, and they can always send one out to you. But if you take a look, or even just call your current plan, just ask them, hey, do I have any dental or vision benefits? You'd be surprised. More often than not, your plan does provide these benefits, but it was something that may have never been explained to you or told to you by the individual that enrolled you at that time. Maybe they never asked, maybe you never asked, and maybe they just may have mentioned it, or maybe they may not have mentioned it. But very often, I'd probably say more often than not, your typical Medicare Advantage plan does provide something in the way of dental and vision benefits. Another common thing that is mentioned in these commercials is getting money back to help cover your Part B Medicare premium. They sometimes refer to it as a give back of some sort, Medicare give back. I think for right now, the Part B premium that most Medicare beneficiaries pay each month or have it automatically deducted out of their Social Security check is right around $148, I think, for 2021. So some plans, they do give you money back to help offset that cost. And I can see where that can be a nice little financial incentive or help just financially to get back that $148 into your check. For some folks, that's a big deal. But what you need to be mindful of is that more often than not, that amount that you're giving you back towards your Part B premium, they're usually taking that from another benefit of the plan. They're not just giving that to you for the sake of being a good company. They're just repositioning where those funds are coming from. So to give you an example, let's assume instead of the plan giving you maybe $2,000 towards your dental benefits, they may lower that to $1,000, but they're going to give you back $100 each month towards paying that Part B premium. So just keep that in mind whenever you see that being advertised about getting back $100 and something towards back into your Social Security check. It's not for free. It's coming from another benefit in your plan. So just keep that in mind. Another thing that you want to be mindful of is if you are going to be switching your plans, it's very important that you double check and make sure that the new plan that you're getting, that all of your current providers accept that plan. Particularly if you're someone that has multiple doctors that you see on a regular basis, you want to make sure that all of your doctors are in network for this new plan that you're entertaining being switched or switching to. Because sometimes you might be just thinking about your primary care doctor saying, hey, if they take it, then you're good. But next thing you know, you have some other doctors that you forgot to double check. And then after you enroll, you then find out, hey, Dr. So-and-so doesn't accept this new plan. And then you're kind of in a bit of a jam at that point. Another thing that you want to be very mindful of is making sure that this new plan that you're thinking about changing to or being persuaded into changing to is that you want to make sure that it covers your prescriptions either equal to what your current plan is covering them or better. You want to make sure because it can be a case where you're signing up for a plan that's giving you back this $100 or $140 into your check, but it does a worse job of covering your prescriptions. So now you're going to have higher copays on your prescriptions that you take each month. So that's another thing that you have to be very mindful of when entertaining making a switch. Reason I just wanted to do this video is because it's just it's kind of comical that every year as an agent I can expect that I'm going to be getting a certain number of my customers calling me and say, hey, Sean, I saw this commercial on TV, and I'm like, yes, your current plan does provide that. Just take a look at your summary of benefits and you'll see you are getting dental, vision, hearing. Okay, I didn't know. So it's just very funny. But again, I give these folks credit for making a commercial in such a way that it gets consumers thinking that they have bad coverage and that they need to call this 800 number so these guys can do a check and make sure they're getting everything that they're supposed to be getting. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Until next time, have a good one.